What's good, DB Gang? It's your boy D and your girl.
Bree.
And we're back with another YouTube video. So today we'll be doing a video about how Bree told me she was pregnant because that was y'all voted on. So with that being said, we're going to let her tell her part of the story first.
So it started back in March, and I was going through some changes. And while that was going on, I kept trying to put it off, but I already knew what was happening. Just didn't want to believe it. So it was about a month later, dealing with all the symptoms, and I finally decided to get a test. So it was a Saturday morning, and I went and bought the test, and I came back home since nobody was here. And before I did the test, I already knew that I was, but I just didn't know. I didn't have any proof. So I took the test, and while I was waiting, I was hoping, well, I wasn't hoping, I was whatever. And I was just wanting it to not be what it was.
So basically she didn't want her daughter. Continue.
That's not what he's saying. Anyway, so I took the test and it came back positive. So I when I first seen it, I was upset a little bit, but not really because I had already knew. And I just tried to make myself be extra sad and crazy like, but I just couldn't do it. So then I went to Dee's house. And it was in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning. And I went there, and he was asleep. And so I walked into his room, and I started crying. And I was like, D, I'm pregnant. And he was like, I don't, what did he say? He was like, he was like, no, you're not. I don't believe you. Go take the second one. So I had to go and take the second test. And then I came back, and it was also positive. And I was like, D, I'm pregnant. We're having a baby for real. And then what did he do?
I told her. I was just like, okay, we know what we got ourselves into, so what we just got to do is be parents. Cause at the end of the day, what you going to do? Got the man up and be a father and a mother.
Yes. And at this point in my life, at school, I was stressing really hard. I was trying to get into college, VSU, which I did. I finally made it. And then when me finding out I was pregnant, it was just like, for a moment there, it felt like everything was just over. It felt like it was just over for me because I had worked so hard to get into school. All this stuff, it finally happened, and then now, what am I supposed to do? So, after all the tears and stuff, we took a nap.
I wasn't crying then. I was just like, all right. It didn't hit me. She was the one crying. But we took a nap.
We took a nap, and then tell what happened while we were taking the nap.
So, when we was taking a nap, your boy was asleep. She was asleep. And I had this, my daddy had just got rid of my bed because I was getting a new bed because my bed was old. So I had like one of these little twin size beds that be like on, you know, one of the beds that be on a bunk bed. I had one of those mattresses. And it was just like supposed to fit me. I was the only person who was supposed to lay up there, but she decided to get her little self up there. So we sleep like this. Literally sleep like this. You can't move. Cause if you move, you're bumping
on the
each
floor.
other. Yeah. So I ended up waking up before she did. We would sleep for like, well, she would sleep for like 4.5 hours. I would sleep for like 4 hours. So I ended up waking up before she did. And I was just laying there thinking. I was like, dang, your boy really about to be a father. Like, it's crazy because like I still had dreams. I still can do my dreams right now with Ivy, but it's just like I wasn't expecting having a kid till I was like about 24.
Exactly. So now you do get how I felt when I found out.
But like with that being said, so I was just sitting there, laying there, not moving. I was just thinking, I was like, bruh, what I'm gonna do? So then, just thinking about it, like hit me like out of nowhere. I just bust out crying, like, like real life crying, bro. I thought I was about to lose my mind. I was like, bro, no, can't be true. We got to go to the doctor because these pregnancy tests don't be right half of the time, and you know, I need to know for sure. I was like, all right. Ended up waking Bree up. She see that I was crying, so she see that I'm crying. She started crying automatically. D, how I'm gonna tell my parents, my grandma? I was like, bro, you just had to tell them, like. So then I was like, I heard my daddy come in the door. He just had got off work, so I was like, you want to go riding so we can talk about it more. So we ended up going riding. We was in the car, and I was like, bro, I gotta tell somebody. I gotta tell somebody. I just had to get off my chest. I had to let somebody know how I was feeling. So she was like, all right. So I couldn't tell none of these students, because these students got a bit miles. They gonna go running their mouths to everybody. Then it was gonna be around the school like that the next day. So I had to pick a grown up. I couldn't tell my daddy. I wouldn't tell my daddy about it. It just wasn't time because I wasn't ready. So my head clicked. I was like, let me call one of my coaches. So the coach, I trust all my coaches, but the coach that I really, really trust and I know gonna always be there for me, Doug. Called Doug, my main man. Doug told me he was in Pearson, so I ended up going to the high school park in the parking lot. I'm crying my eyes out at Doug, like, Doug, what I'm gonna do? I ain't trying to have this. I don't know, Doug. Like, bro, like, I don't know. I'm like literally crying. Ask Doug, he'll tell you. Doug like he was in Pearson. Doug was like he about to turn all the way back around and come check up on me. So Doug had to be doing the dash because Doug got there in like 5 minutes from Pearson. I swear to God. Doug was in the pulled up.
I think he was on the way back from Pearson.
Yeah, he pulled up in the parking lot, and he was like, he was smiling. He thought it was all a game. I ain't playing with Doug. I ain't smiling.
It's not a game, kid.
So he got up, and he was just like, what he said, I really understood it because he was just like, if y'all don't want nobody to know, then just wait, because she was about to graduate, so they wasn't going to know that she was pregnant because she still don't even look pregnant right now, and she's 6 months pregnant. But with that being said, they was like, y'all don't got to tell nobody. If she want to wait till she got out of school to tell somebody, then you can tell somebody. We ain't even told our parents yet, so he was just like, they going to accept that, they going to think it was a blessing, all that, which he was right. Like, our family was so supportive. Like, we literally got stuff stacked everywhere, baby stuff, as everybody can see. We'll do a video about that this time though. But they was just like, look at this, a baby is a blessing, and Ivy is truly gonna be my blessing. But he was just like, if we would have had that baby when we planned to, when I was like 24, she was 25, we would have had then, we would have been jumping for joy and everything, which he was right. But he was like, nowadays everybody have kids as teenagers, which he's not lying. So, you know, it kind of took a little pressure off my chest because I was like, I finally get to tell somebody and get some advice. Even though Doug don't have no kids, I got some advice. And so after I told Doug, I was like pumped up. I was ready. Like, yeah, let's tell our mama and daddy. I'm ready. Like, my mind's made up. I just want to get it out of the way. Let's go. So I'm bugging her for like a week and a half, 2 weeks to tell our parents. You want to tell it?
Okay. And telling the parents is very, well, I was very scared. What am I supposed to say about this? Like, it's just y'all just imagine telling y'all's parents that you're pregnant, and that you will understand completely. It's very terrifying. It's scary because you don't know how they're gonna react and stuff. And so I was just scared that
they wasn't going to accept
They're
it.
just, yeah, they just
But
wasn't.
I'm going to tell y'all a story how we told them. One day we went to Pearson to see my little baby cousin, Connor. Prettiest baby, happiest baby alive. But with that being said, technically we told my auntie first because I was supposed to tell my mama first, but I just, you know.
Listen, y'all, I kept, with me being sick and just feeling terrible and stuff, the whole 2 weeks, it was depressing keeping it just to myself. Like, it took a toll on me personally. I was very sad all the time. I didn't want to eat. I'm lying. I wasn't sad.
You wasn't eating, but you was like...
I wasn't depressed.
She was stressed and she wasn't sad.
I was stressed and I was sad. Just emotional
All
changes. Right. No. I had to lie to everybody for 2 weeks.
She didn't have to. She wanted to.
I chose to, but it was still terrible. And so, like, the whole 2 weeks was bad. I lost a lot of weight. I lost 10 pounds.
15.
Huh?
You lost like 15 pounds.
I lost 10 to 15 pounds in 2 weeks. Like, that's how bad it was. And I remember we were over there at his grandma's house with his family and them or whatever. And they were asking me about school, of course. And I was still upset about that.
And she lied right in their face.
They kept asking me, like, what do you plan to do? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, so-and-so and so-and-so. Knowing I'm lying, knowing that I'm not even going to school there no more and stuff. So the guilt finally got to me that day.
Yeah, and it really hit me. Cause I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, dang, this girl really lying. So I'm like, well, dang, why not just go ahead and tell them today? So I'm like, all right, we told my Auntie Brittany. Cause I had to get a little more pumped up before I went to tell my mama. So we told her it was all good. She was supportive. Like,
she's a very nice, supporting lady.
Yeah, if you ever need to talk to somebody, go to my Auntie Brittany.
And
I'm telling you.
I love them all very much.
But with that being said, after we got done talking to her, we went over there and talked to my mama. Funniest thing. So with me, I just, like, I ain't sugarcoating nothing. I'm getting straight to the point. We sat down. I just told my mama, I was like, I gotta tell you something. She was like, what, D?
Yeah, you don't have to say that. I don't remember.
I said, Bree's pregnant. My mama said, I ain't gonna say what she said. But she was like, boy, stop effing lying. So I'm like, no, mom, for real. She was like, D, stop playing with me. She started crying out of nowhere. So when she started crying.
No, she seen the look on my face. I was about to start crying.
No, and then she started crying. And then my mom was like, oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah. She was like, it's true. And she was like, it's going to be okay. Like, it's going to be okay. You still going to go to school. And my mama my mama do too much sometimes. But then she was like,
no, Dad.
Boo. But with that being said, she was like, she about to call my daddy. That was scary. Because I wanted to tell them together. But she called my daddy and she told my daddy, he made me so happy that day because he was just like, that this is one of the best days of his life. He always wanted to and was ready to be a papa. He wanted Ivy to call him Papa. He was so excited. Like 2 weeks later, he went and started buying clothes and all that. But that's how we told my parents. Now I'm gonna let her tell how she told hers.
After we told all his family or whatever, it helped because they were all very supportive and stuff, showing support. So it, did a little bit. It's like, okay, it's probably not gonna be that bad. Okay. So then we're on the way home, and I'm like, okay, who am I gonna tell first? My grandma that I live with, or my other grandma, or is that it? Yeah, just them two. So I was like, who did I decide to tell first? We
picked to have them all together, but her grandma that she stayed with was in church.
Yeah.
So we went to her nana house and told her nanas first.
I called her on the phone and I was like, they were about to leave for my nanas. And I was like, no, y'all stay there. I got something to tell y'all. I got a surprise, blah, blah, blah.
And they already knew in the back of their head that she was going to say that she was pregnant.
she was like, "Is it a ring?" And I was like, "What did I say?" I
No,
was like,
it ain't no
"No."
rain. Not yet. No rain.
You said that a little too happy.
Well, I was just saying.
Anyways, and I was like, "No," and then I was like, "Is it good or bad?" And I was like, I think I was like,
It's good.
"It's good. It's both." And so, anyways, we got out there, and my nana and my daddy and my sister and my nana's husband were sitting outside.
And your daddy's...
And my daddy's wife.
Yeah, oh, well, why? Well, I'm sorry.
And so, I got out the car, and it was terrifying. I was so nervous. Like, I was about to have a break. No, I did have a breakdown. Like, adrenaline was running crazy. I couldn't even function. And I was like, I got something to tell y'all. And then when I said that, I just broke down into tears. And then I was like, I'm pregnant. It was my nana
Was very supportive.
She was supportive.
Everybody was supportive.
She was supportive. And my sister, everybody, all the women out there were
and
cool.
Your step-granddaddy.
Yeah, Mr. Lee.
Yeah. He was very supportive.
They were cool, just trying to calm me down and stuff or whatever. Now, meanwhile, my daddy, that's the person that I was scared to tell most because it's just something you just don't want to do.
Yeah.
Well, not right now, not at my age. I wasn't planning on it yet. Meanwhile, he had just got back from Peru. He had been gone for 4 years. And he literally didn't he just move back? He had been in...
Like a month.
He had been here for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with him just getting back and then me telling him something like that, it was just...
It was too much for him. He wasn't happy at first. He said some things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I understand.
Just being a daddy, he was upset at first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, there is coming around.
I thought it was already around.
It's around. It could be better, but
I mean,
we're in progress.
Y'all know how I am. I'm not a person who just go sit there and talk to a person 24/7. Like, if you don't say hey, then keep it moving. That's how we is right now. But
either way.
With that being said, we went to her grandma's house.
We went to my grandma's
right
house
here,
that I live with.
Yeah, right here where we at right now. You want me to tell her?
And no, I told her, and she sat down or whatever, and I was like, I'm pregnant. At this point now, I had done told everybody else,
So we was ready, like.
I was just, you gotta say it now, it don't matter.
Let's go.
So I was like, I'm pregnant, and she was like, oh, I already knew that.
We can tell by your little titties getting bigger.
She was like, I can tell by the way you've been acting lately. I've just been waiting on you to tell me. And I just felt so...
relieved, like...
I felt relieved, but I felt like a dummy.
Yeah. But...
Because I waited all that time, and you already knew. Like, it was just...
But, like, it was all great because, like, we had so much support with just not our family, but our friends were so supportive with it and everything. And
all my girls out there. Love you.
All my boys out there. P.O.P. holding it down. But with that being said, like, it was just so supportive. Our coaches, everything, like, it just been a great experience. And
we have a great support system.
Get it out. But like, it just been, it's been a fun roller coaster. And Ivy, she's doing good. She's getting bigger. She's kicking a lot.
Mm-hmm. She does kick a lot.
And
but
she my daughter gonna be a straight up savage for all y'all dudes out here. Don't even think about messing with my daughter, cause at the end of the day, you gonna have to go through me, and it ain't gonna be pretty. But my girl, I listen to her ABCs, her 1, 2, 3s, and all that.
She enjoys.
I play a little rap music for her now and then. She like that rap music. She'll start kicking a lot.
She enjoys NBA.
Not Kodak.
She enjoys Kodak.
But like
all that.
As you can see in the background, we got like a little heart in her name and everything, and basically Dorsey's. You like her pictures back there. Like last time we went to the doctor was last month. she's 12 ounces, so
She's probably bigger right now.
Well, she's bigger now, but the doctor said she was on the right. She was like in the right weight that she needed to be in, and
She's okay.
That's good to hear. But
saying that I've only gained 5 pounds.
Yeah, as long as my daughter okay, we okay.
But let me say what I gotta say out there to all the other girls. What should we say? Give some advice.
I'm gonna just put it like this: if you're out there pregnant, don't look at it as a bad thing because you're a teenager. Sure, you're not the first person who got pregnant as a teenager, and you will not be the last.
Won't.
So no matter what nobody say, that's gonna be your little kid. You raise your little kid and make sure they straight. And then, at the end of the day, it's a blessing.
It's not that. It's really not that bad. Like how you think it is. Well, like when you first find out, you're just like, oh my God, what? Well, speaking for myself, I don't know anybody else's circumstances, but it's not that bad. Yeah.
It's gonna be a great experience. Like, it's fun. People might say we need to slow down because y'all don't know what we got ahead when the baby get here. Yes, we know what we got ahead, so you got to keep telling us that. Like we say, we ready for our baby to get here. Or we say we're ready for our baby to get here. We ready for our baby to get here.
You know, everybody has to learn, and you know, we're gonna do fine. Be great parents. Mm-hmm. All of that. So cut it. I would keep talking to y'all, but he wants me to cut the video.
Because y'all don't want to watch this video that long. But, like, with that being said, we hope y'all enjoyed.
Stop yelling.
How Bree told that she was pregnant in story time. And we going to come back with y'all with a little pranks. And, you know, we going to spice it up a little more. But
it's not the end of the world, ladies.
Yeah. But with that being said, we'll catch y'all another time. BD Gang, we out. Peace.
For the camera, act happy.
Yeah, nice. What's good, DB Gang? It's your boy
He just got started.
Oh. Because, bro, you was doing jump.
Oh, God. Man, come on, because I wasn't even going to have no bloopers for this video.
What's good, DB Gang? It's your boy.
Well, other people had to find out, so what is that? Thank you.
3.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. And we are here today with another video for y'all. So, I don't care. I'm not gonna, what's up, video?
And when she told it.
Hey y'all. We're back with another YouTube video. Look at his attitude. He acts like he's just a mess and he needs to cut it out. Cut it out. You hear me? Okay. So